Hey guys, Language Checker here. I wanted to show you guys, I guess what is being called Hound Hunter. Basically a tempo hunter deck, which, you know, that's kind of what a hunter does, with some interesting new additions with the mini sets. And now it's been a while since that's, happened. But the deck still seems to be holding up pretty well. It's quite popular and it's performing very well. There's a bunch of early game, which we kind of know from like the monkeys, the 1-drops you run on the deck, the bananas. You have plenty of ways to spend mana early, and then you get to a couple of late game scenarios where you win. Faithful Companions later on with Mana Thirst 10 can get you multiple King Crushes, which turns out to be a lot of damage. And even just playing on turn 7 to get a King Crush is pretty good too. However, this will only give you 3 options in your deck. It'll draw and play Hollow Hound, Hydrolodon. It won't give it the thing as Rush because it's a battle cry for this, but you could still get it on the board, or King Crush. So the idea is you make it to turn 7 by playing all your stuff, and then, hey, sometimes you just kill your opponent with that, and if you don't, you can come back against aggressive decks with Hollow Hound. You can clear the board with Star Power if you need to as well against aggressive decks, and against the slower decks, you just kill them with big stuff. And if they can deal with your big stuff, then, you know, you have to believe in the heart of the Stranglethorn, which can get you more King Crushes. What's also relatively more recent about this package is Haldron Brightwing was changed a little while ago, where it buffs arcane spells in your hand as well as your deck, which happens to be very good when Star Power is arcane. Some very premium removal. And it also helps with Conjured Arrow, because it helps you draw more cards when you fizzle out. One of the things this deck had a problem with earlier was the fact that you sometimes fizzle out. You are running some top end, but sometimes you just play all your early minions and then you kind of pass until this happens, like one of the big stuff. But this way you have a bit more oomph, you know, with this and Conjured Arrow. So let's take the deck for a spin. I'll show you guys what it's going to look like, and then you're going to do the same thing and climb a lot. Let's go. Badash. Okay. It could be in Rage Warrior, which is the likely thing for, you know, the deck to be right now. Star Power clears and Rage Warrior boards very well. I'm going to keep Slither Spear because it's our best 1-mana minion on 1. I could decide to keep or not keep Selective Breeder. We don't have a crazy amount of 2-mana things in the deck, so I'm kind of okay with it. And in that sense, it's weird for me to keep a removal card when I'm planning to be on the play, and curving out. But I think I'm going to do it because one of the ways you beat in Rage Warrior is just by clearing the board. And this kind of just clears the board, you know? And hey, it's not like, you know, we won't draw anything else to do. I think I just want one of these cards at some point in this matchup. Yeah, I will likely be playing this on turn 2 instead of Selective Breeder. Selective Breeder will get me either Hollow Hand, Hydrolodon, or King Crush, all of which are nice. But you'll notice that all 3 of those are very expensive mana-wise. So even if I play this now, I'm not going to be playing this card that I'm discovering for several turns. So I'd rather play the higher tempo card, which is the Spirit Poacher. Puts more stuff into play. 2/2 is better than a 1/3, and, I mean, actually, that's comparable, but it summons another thing. The Wild Seed. Looks like it's Menagerie Warrior. Oh, it's your boy. Now, against this, we could argue the Selective Breeder is slightly better in terms of body, but I still want the Wild Seed. I could go face here, but I actually don't mind trading. We don't really have a kill you very quickly hand here. We have a very I'm going to remove everything you play hand. I positioned around Cleave. Very nice. Notice that. Okay. Very nice. I could just get more healing, but I think I should be fine. I have removal and removal. So both of these are also removal, but this also lets me have a nice turn 7 play, which is also a very good threat. So I will take the Hydrolodon here. I will trade because I just want to control the board until they run out of cards. So the question is, what am I buffing here? Buffing this doesn't help too much because they have to attack here anyways, and that's going to die. So I'm actually going to buff the Selective Breeder. Okay. Chose not to do that. It's fine. Banana here seems nice. I will use another banana. Will I? This banana isn't as useful, but it still lets me spend mana. I could play the Conjured Arrow here to full clear. Do I want to do that? I have a 5 and a 6 and a 7. It's kind of a waste because this will full clear basically anything they play next turn. So I'm using this card as removal without card draw when I don't really need to. So I don't think I will do that. I'm going to Hero Power. Now the question is, do I want to throw a banana on one of these? Which is a bit of damage. Putting it here doesn't help too much because it's already outside of range of both of these. But putting it here doesn't help either. Putting it here gives me 1 extra damage, which I'm okay with, I suppose. If I don't play it now, it's likely going to come down on turn 8. And I might not have something to play. I probably will have something to play the banana on. But I'm going to play it here just for tempo. Does push 1 damage. Maybe we kill them a bit faster because of it. When in doubt, spend mana. I might. The argument could be I might not play Star Power next turn. And I could, like, banana the Wild Seed. Ooh. I will be Star Powering here, I think. So if I swing this turn, it means I'm hoping to kill him next turn, because I want to use both my swings. And I don't think I will kill him next turn. I think I will likely kill him on turn 8 or 9. So I'm going to hold the swing so that I can hit a minion and clear the board with it. So let's me fight for board. Ooh. Yeah, play something that dies to this. Close enough. Uh-huh. They definitely have one more of these, because they played it after the Voon. But it looks like they want to play it. Oh, no! Okay. They position well for cleave. Oh, no, it doesn't matter, actually. Alright, Hollow Hand it is. I don't have to play the Hollow Hand here, but it's quite nice. Now, most people would attack first so that you heal for more. But I'm here to show you exactly why you should be doing things in the correct order. So, we learned something. Okay, don't worry about it. This has lifesteal, which means it heals me. Ooh, the Abyssal Bassist. I could just summon a Crush here, which cleans this up quite nicely. And it greatly reduces the amount of healing they get. Otherwise, I have to play, like, Hadrolodon. Trade 3 times into this, they heal for 12. So I will actually just play this to get a King Crush. Because it trades very nicely here. It actually pushes extra damage face because I don't have to heal them for more. I only have 1 swing left, so I hold it. We don't run natural weapons in the deck, so there's no reason to use the last swing unless it's killing them or clearing the board. Ziliax? No Ziliax. Okay. Kind of dead. They can kill the Hound. I have 3, 6, 3 plus 3 plus 8, 14, 16. Very nice. They armor, they go up to 15. Okay, which means they're not going to armor. They're going to draw and try to find someone to deal with the board. Which is not going to exist, unfortunately. So, Hound Hunter claims another warrior.
I will fight with honor.
Cower before Death's Keeper.
Okay, on the play. Paladin is going to want to play some minions, so Star Power could help me deal with that. But you know what else helps me deal with it? Having a board. Paladin does not have ways to come back on board, so I'm less concerned about having a guaranteed clear. I'm more concerned about curving out well. So in this matchup, I will actually toss the Star Power. If I was on the coin, I might be more inclined to keep it because I will be behind on tempo. But on the play, with already one of the best cards in my deck on 1, this is much better. I'm actually going to play Slither Spear here over the Musician. This is guaranteed to draw me a bunch of bananas, which means that this synergizes more with the bananas than the Musician does. I don't have any beasts right now. Ooh, that's even better. So in this case, I'm not even going to play the Trinket Tracker. I'm just going to play all my one mana minions. I could pre-bump this. Bad against... No, it's frankly quite good, actually. I don't bump, they could buff it and get a full clear, and then I have to run other stuff into it. This way it's already pre-bumped, so even if they buff it... Maybe it wasn't worth it, actually. Oh, but the Barrel of Monkeys! I think that's actually better than the Trinket Tracker. Into bananas. They don't deal instances of 1 damage, so I'm actually going to trade off the 1/3. And keep the 1 health minion alive. Because this is going to kill them with the amount of bananas I'm putting on this. Oof. Or even wherever I put the bananas. It doesn't have to be on the Slither Spear.
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Okay. I'm looking at 2 bananas on the monkey. To efficiently clear the Kotori Lightblade. And I'm looking at 1 Barrel of Monkeys. because the 1/1 can already hit that, and then this goes face. Beautiful tempo. Beautiful. One barrel left. Last monkey.
Easier to draw blood than staunch it.
Okay.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Less okay. They could coin a 1/1 here. They did not. So they want to save coin for something. That's an excellent draw. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to hit the 3/1 this time. And by hit the 3/1, I mean not hit the 3/1. I think I'm going to opt to full clear the board here. Even though it's yucky. Okay. They had some pretty good tempo too. Fine. I'm going to have to deal with some light rays soon. They have 2 1/1s in hand, coin, and then 4 cards from their deck. Coin Purator is pretty good, but if they don't have that, I think we're in a very good spot. We have Hollow Hound next turn into Faithful Companion summoning whatever big chonkers. They are coining. Are they going to come to the conclusion that the highest mulligan... Yeah. They came to the conclusion that the best card in their deck should be played as fast as possible. Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. Hollow Hound doesn't clear this, though, on board right now. Makes it kind of unfortunate for me. Still the best play, though. I'm just not going to attack with it. They already played 1 class action lawyer, so it's not super likely to have a second one. King Crush is actually the worst card in my deck to draw, because I'm probably not going to naturally play it, and now I actually can't take it from Faithful Companions, which is also pretty poopy for me, quite frankly. This is the turn they play a bunch of light rays amongst some other cards.
Reporting for duty.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Okay, light rays are free. Quite frankly, I can just take this to pull a Hollow Hound number 2. And that'll still pretty much full clear the board because of the cleave. They're trying to position as well as they can around cleave, which is difficult to do. They're only playing 1 light ray. Bold. I think you're just supposed to play both, one on each side, because you really need tempo here. I don't think you can afford a hero power and just play 1. Well, they have a second one, but they didn't play it. Buff's a little annoying for me. Buff's less annoying for me now. Is that better than the second Hollow Hound? 2 damage, I swing. It's kind of awkward. Second Hollow Hound, I swing. Yeah, the second Hollow Hound's actually not very good here. So actually we'll do this. Instead of Faithful Companions. Wow, these were abysmal draws. Thank God I finally got it once. Okay. Means I do this. Face tank this. Summon some monkeys. Clean up these minions. Okay, we've continued to control the board very well. This still summons Hydrolodon, but the Hydrolodon appendages will not get rushed because we don't have the battle cry. So we kind of have to run them out of minions now. I mean, we can kill them, but the point is they're going to be playing more stuff this turn. We don't have to run them out of minions. They are kind of dying. But they do have a 0 mana 5/5 left in their hand. Important to remember. Wait, why are we trading like that? Something I'm missing? They've already played Liadrin. Not very good for me. It's arguably quite bad for me. Oh, that is now quite good for me. Okay, so we're going to do Hollow Hound Hero Power this turn, King Crush next turn, and then Stranglethorn Heart on turn 10. I can dig it. Okay, okay. As long as we don't die by then, but we shouldn't. That's relatively bad for me. Can't help but feel I'm getting slightly high rolled. Uh-huh. Take a nice little 8. Don't play a 1-1 with Divine Shield and Taunt, please.
The light dims, but we fight.
It's slightly more likely that I've lost now, which is unfortunate. I can play this instead. On the 4-2. And then I don't get King Crush in the Stranglethorn hard pool. How bad is that? I guess the better question is how likely am I to die? I'm actually fairly likely to die, so I don't think I can do that. I think it has to be this. Sorry, King Crush. That's not happening this time. Okay, we do have an active Astlar next turn. Our board also resurrects. So, the Stranglethorn Heart will summon 2 Hollow Hounds, which isn't, you know, the craziest thing, but it's still quite good. Lifesteal, Rush, Cleave. It's quite good. I think I can die here, right? Weapon plus 2 buffs? I'm exactly dead to weapon plus 2 buffs. Well, if it's the 1 mana lifesteal, gain 3 attack. Spotlight, okay. I'm thinking we maybe could have dredged first, but I guess they knew 2 of the cards at the bottom already. So they not really relevant then. Okay, we're not dead. I am thrilled to see that I'm alive here. Being alive here means, you know, very good things for me. Means our chances of dying are quite small. Oh, the trades. Yes, 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 yes. Run it right into the... Oh, okay. Wait, that's not enough. 4 is less than 5. Oh, no. My opponent got confused. And they're also going to miss that discover. Okay. Can I afford to not play Stranglethorn Heart? Can I just ship a Crush here? I can ship a Crush here. Is it lethal? I don't think so. No, these 3 attacks have to go in. I'll be honest, I really want to ship a Crush here. The Astlor is quite responsible. Crush can hit there. Leaf hits here. That hits there. That goes there. Or I just play the Astlor. The Astlor is substantially more responsible. I'm gonna go for the Astlor. There's so many low health things here, and this Hollow Hand will be a very nice clear most of the time. I want to go face, but I will trade. Is that true? Yeah. Okay, the Astalor was more responsible. I really wanted to set up the Stranglethorn Heart, but it was weaker play. So drawing the Astalor last turn really, really saved us this game, because we were dead to a lot of things, assuming they're running a weapon version of the deck, which I believe they are. Uh-huh. I can die still, right? Oh, no, 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 no. They're 1 mana off.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay. They kind of have to trade, and then they're still dead. No, they have lifesteal, actually. They have lifesteal, sorry. So they're not dead. But they do have to clean up the board. Oh, the Barrel of Monkeys? Very nice. This should close out the game now. Kind of sad that I didn't get to Stranglethorn Heart with a King Crush in it, but this is still very good. Clears the board, and we get to hide behind a taunt. The burst damage is substantially reduced. And they're going to have to put their faith in the light. Unfortunately, the light will not be enough. Actually, the life is currently enough right now. The light. Okay. Oh no, I could have just played the Faithful. Yeah. So this is always lethal. Nice. Cool. I did not expect us to win that game. We were on the opposing side of quite a good Paladin hand. Unfortunately, they did not have the damage to kill us on that one turn where we were susceptible to dying. So very cool.